So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Looks left and finds his target there. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. Finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Running back with the football. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and they'll throw first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, but a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Rockets line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Rockets, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Adjusting now to the defense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running through the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The tight end has got it. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice
touchdown, MIzzou, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Trainum. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Gleason. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looks right, lets it fly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Gleason. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Rockets will crank up the tempo.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Try and muscle for the first down. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this third and short, see what you can do from here.
Running game is working. They stick with it on first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 8th play of the drive coming out, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Traynham. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit.
Number 25 on the field goal.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21-7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Looks to the left, pass caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, MIzzou. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Gleason. Defense is coming after him. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. They drop him for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Missouri now in the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab on the move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Rockets will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Traynham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Trying to find some room. It's Traynham. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Toledo. Way too much speed on that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Chewing clock with the running game. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Rockets offense back out there now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rockets.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character.
And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And the same runner's got it again. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.